Hello, my friend, and welcome to 2015. I wanted to take a second out of my day to record a message for you heading into the new year for two reasons. First and foremost, I wanted to just welcome you to this new year of opportunity, because that's really what it is. Before you is 365 days, maybe 358 days now, of opportunity for you to go after the things that you really want for your life. And let's face it, this is a time of year where a lot of people are setting up a lot of intentions and goals and resolutions, call it what you will, for their health. And so that leads me to part two of why I'm creating this video. I have worked with many, many women over the course of almost 20 years to help them better their health. And there are some common things that I do with all of them that really help to accelerate their journey towards whatever it is that they're heading to. So I'm going to teach you 5 things, 5 principles that I work on with my clients that have really proven to be tremendously successful. So the first thing I want to talk about is a very dear topic to my heart. It is the backbone of my company, graceandgrit.com. And it is something that I firmly believe we should be teaching young girls in grade school. We should be taking excellent care of ourselves as women, so we can be more in the world, not less. There's this pervading message in our health and fitness culture that women should be working really hard and striving constantly to be less. Weigh less, fit in a smaller size, eat less, basically be less. And I have a huge problem with this. I think it's a horrible message. And the only thing that I have seen it do for women is to create a tremendous amount of resistance inside of them. We should be taking better care of ourselves because we want to be more confident, more powerful, more of service, because we want to be more in our relationships and able to take on more adventure and wonderful things in our life, not to be less for someone else's approval. So I would really encourage you at the start of this year to keep checking in with that mental chatter and really question, is it coming from a place of trying to be less, or are you really stepping forward in the world and moving from a place of trying to be more? I certainly hope it's the latter. Point number 2, whatever you're headed towards this year, whatever it is you really want for your health and fitness, you have to be clear on why you want it. You don't even have to be clear on what it looks like in the end, but you have to be clear on why it is you're going to be willing to work so hard to try to get it, right? Clarity is the mother of discipline. And if you're unclear on why you want it, and you don't feel sort of this deep emotional attachment towards it, you most likely will drag your feet a lot getting there. So one of the ways I help people sort of get clear is I ask them what the three to 5 most important things are in their life. Maybe their family, it may be their career, it may be a sport or an athletic endeavor, it may be an art, whatever it is, at least 3 things that you deem incredibly important to yourself. And I want you to think about how bettering your health will help better those things. So how will shedding the excess weight help to deepen your relationship with your husband? How will getting your blood sugar under control and being less reactive help you accelerate your career? How will building strength and confidence help you with your art or your sport? Really get as specific as you can and list as many ways in which your health will help benefit those areas. And then put it someplace where you see it every day. On the home screen of your computer, on your desk, on your fridge, on your bathroom mirror. Someplace where it will be in your face as a constant reminder that this is why you're doing the work. Because there is work. There will be discipline necessary on your part to get to where you want to go. And the only way you're going to muster motivation and drive is to care deeply about that thing. Point number 3 is refuse defeat. If you go into this year fully expecting that there will be obstacles and challenges, and maybe a little bit of failure, but you refuse to be defeated, you refuse to stand down and back away from the things that you want most, you will create progress. You will get closer. You hope most likely will actually get there. And just acknowledge and expect that there is hardship ahead, but you can navigate those waters. You can figure it out and you can move through those challenges. Just make a fierce commitment at the beginning of this year that you refuse defeat. You will not lie down and admit defeat ever, because your health is way too important to the other things that you want to accomplish in your life. Point number 4 is stay awake, right? I think one of the biggest problems with our culture and health, right? This sort of massive problem we have around so many people being unhealthy is that we're so busy. We are so in this space of information overload that it's almost like we're going on autopilot. We're just responding. And when we just respond and react, we're reacting with our old habits, the habits that got us to this place of dis-ease, that got us to this place of not being healthy or happy in our life. Well, those bad habits are certainly not going to help you get closer to the health goals you're aiming for, right? Trying to improve your health. So we have to stay conscious of every thought that goes through our head, of every piece of food that goes into our mouth, of how much or how little we're moving our body in the day, of how much or how little we're allowing our body to restore at the end of the day. We have to stay conscious of our choices and take full responsibility for the consequences of our choices. I know that's cliche, you've heard it before, but it is the secret to deep health, is just staying conscious and responsible of our choices. Stay awake for this ride because it's the only one you get. Fifth and final point is this idea of every single day. What do I mean by that? I think there's so many things being marketed to us this time of year, right? The 3-month boot camp, the 3-day detox, the 30 days of 3-minute meditations, whatever it is. There's lots of things coming at us, sort of claiming to be the holy grail of your health. Now, while all those things may serve you to some point, and they all may be good in their own time and place, your health is not a short-term thing. It never will be. Optimizing your health and maintaining stellar health is an every single day effort for the rest of your life. And I know that that's a hard pill to swallow. Like sometimes we just always have this goal. Oh, I'm going to do this boot camp for 3 weeks, and then I'm going to really be strong and feel amazing. But then that thing is over, and our motivation and our sort of application towards improving our health just kind of starts to fade. And then we find that we're in the same place we started the year in. So starting the year off, really just consistently remind yourself that this isn't a temporary thing. One way that I digest that is 1% better. 1% better. You can do that every day. Just think 1% better than I did yesterday. Whether that means maybe I make better choice with my food, maybe I make an effort to move my body a little bit more, maybe I'm striving for another 20 minutes of sleep, maybe it's all of those things. But you can do 1% better. And if you do sort of have that intention in your mind as you start off this year, I have no doubt you will get to where you want to go by the year end. I truly have faith in you. I wouldn't make this video if I didn't. I have seen people radically change their life by moving from a place of wanting to be more, by staying awake, by being clear, and by really making effort in their life towards their health every single day. I know that with grace and grit, anything is possible, which is why I use that name for my company. And whatever I can help you with, whatever I can help to deliver to you this year in terms of information, let me know. Shoot me an email, Facebook me, but let me know how I can be of service and really what you're looking for to help yourself along your journey. And last thing I'll mention here is really exciting news for me and my company and my partner, Lainey Gray, is Women Reignited is a course that we've been working on for a year to help women like you who are struggling to gain traction with their health do better. It's a 28-day course that will be available to purchase online in the next 6 weeks or so. So if you want to keep tabs on that information, or you have anybody you know that might be a good fit for, have them register on my website, graceandgrit.com, and we'll tell you how to proceed from there. I know this was a bit of a long message. Thank you for sticking with me, and I really hope you get some value out of that information. Again, Happy New Year to you.